What if the vitamins you've trusted every morning are quietly harming your health? It may sound hard to believe, but this is happening to many people after 60. When we're young, our liver and kidneys work like a finely tuned machine, flushing out excess vitamins and filtering everything the body doesn't need. But after 60, things change. The liver slows down, the kidneys become less efficient, and the nerves grow more fragile than ever. Yet many people continue taking the same vitamins they did in their 30s, believing they're helping their health when in reality, their bodies can no longer process them the same way. To maximize nutrient absorption, lightly saute your greens with olive oil. Healthy fats can boost the absorption of lutein and beta-carotene by up to 800%. Add a bit of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar to enhance iron absorption and reduce oxalates compounds that can contribute to kidney stones. Rotate your greens daily to get a variety of nutrients: spinach for iron, kale for calcium, and arugula for liver support. If possible, choose organic greens, especially spinach, as it's one of the most pesticide-contaminated vegetables. When storing, wrap the greens in a damp paper towel and keep them in the refrigerator. This helps them stay fresh longer and retain more vitamins. A 2020 study published in the British Medical Journal found that older adults who took the wrong types of vitamins had a significantly higher risk of heart disease and nerve damage. In contrast, those who chose the right nutrients for their bodies were healthier and more mentally alert. That's why today I want to explore both sides of this issue with you. The 4 vitamins you should absolutely avoid, and the 4 nutrients you should take every day to keep your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your body full of energy. First is vitamin A, long praised for keeping your eyes sharp, your skin healthy, and your immune system strong. But after 60, it can become a hidden enemy if you don't understand how your body changes with age. In many fish liver oils or multivitamins, vitamin A comes in the form of retinol, a fat-soluble type. That means instead of being flushed out quickly, retinol gradually builds up in your liver and fat tissues over time. When you're young, your liver and kidneys can easily handle the excess. But after 60, that ability declines, and every harmless vitamin pill can quietly add more strain to your liver. I once treated Mr. John, 68, who proudly maintained a daily vitamin routine for more than 10 years. He came in complaining of joint pain, dry skin, and persistent dizziness. At first, he thought these were just normal signs of aging. But when we ran tests, we found his liver contained twice the safe limit of vitamin A. The culprit was his daily multivitamin. It contained 500 mcg of retinol, far above the recommended safe level for older adults. After stopping that supplement and switching to natural sources of beta-carotene like carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach, his skin softened, joint pain eased, and his sleep improved noticeably within just a few weeks. The most frightening thing about retinol toxicity is that it happens silently. It may cause no noticeable symptoms for months, even years. By the time signs appear, liver and nervous system damage is often difficult to reverse. That's why older adults need to understand that more vitamin A isn't better. What truly matters is choosing the right form. The safe solution is to replace retinol with beta-carotene, a natural precursor found in orange and dark green vegetables. Your body only converts beta-carotene into vitamin A when it actually needs it, so there's virtually no risk of overdose. A meal with carrots, pumpkin, spinach, and a bit of olive oil or avocado can double the absorption of these carotenoids. If you're taking a multivitamin, check the label today. If you see ingredients like retinol, retinol acetate, or retinol palmitate in doses higher than 700 mg per day for women or 900 mg per day for men, switch to a product that gets its vitamin A from beta-carotene. After 60, what your body needs isn't more, it's what's right. Because sometimes those tiny pills can make the difference between a healthy, vibrant later life and a body quietly struggling under the weight of excess. Alongside vitamin A, iron is often seen as an essential mineral for building blood and boosting energy. For years, advertisements have told us that fatigue comes from iron deficiency. As a result, many older adults continue taking iron supplements daily, believing they're supporting their health. But the truth is, after age 60, most bodies no longer need extra iron, and taking it the wrong way can lead to serious health problems without you even realizing it. In middle and older age, the body's natural iron elimination cycle nearly stops. For women, menopause means iron is no longer released through menstruation. For men, iron gradually accumulates over the years because the body has no efficient way to remove it. As a result, excess iron gets stored in the liver, heart, and pancreas, creating oxidative stress that damages cells, promotes chronic inflammation, and increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and dementia. I still remember Mrs. Susan, 70, who came to see me because of fatigue, joint pain, and insomnia. She believed she was anemic, so she had been taking a 10 milligram iron supplement every day for nearly a year. When we ran her tests, her ferritin levels, the amount of stored iron in the body were twice the normal range. Her liver had already begun showing signs of damage from excess iron buildup. After stopping the supplements and switching to a balanced diet, she started feeling lighter. Her joint pain eased, and she slept much better within just a few weeks. Science has confirmed this as well. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults with higher iron levels in their blood had a 37% greater risk of developing heart disease and cognitive disorders compared to those with normal levels. What's important to understand is that iron isn't always your friend. Taking it when you don't need it is like pouring oil into an engine that's already full. That's why before taking any iron supplement, you should get a blood test to check your ferritin and hemoglobin levels. If your body isn't deficient, stop supplementing immediately. If you are low, your doctor can guide you on the proper dosage and safe duration. Instead of taking iron pills, prioritize natural food sources such as lean meat, fish, eggs, lentils, spinach, or iron-fortified cereals. Pair them with vitamin C from oranges, kiwis, or red bell peppers to boost the absorption of plant-based iron. More importantly, if you're using a multivitamin, read the label carefully. If you see iron 10 milligrams, 18 milligrams, or 27 milligram iron without a doctor's recommendation, switch to an iron-free formula, one that doesn't contain iron. For people over 60, the real danger isn't iron deficiency, it's iron overload. Excess iron builds up silently, like rust inside an engine, making every organ work harder with each passing year. Sometimes to live longer and stay healthy, what you need isn't to add more, but to know when to stop. In addition, calcium is often seen as the bone protector and the top choice among seniors to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. However, there's a little-known truth. Calcium isn't always your friend, especially when taken the wrong way. After 60, high-dose calcium supplements, particularly when taken alone, can have dangerous side effects on the heart and blood vessels. I once met Mrs. Margaret, 72, who had been taking a 1-200 muscle-round calcium pill every day for years, hoping to keep her bones strong. However, she began experiencing bloating, chest heaviness, and occasional rapid heartbeats. When we ran her tests, her blood calcium levels were high, and her arteries showed early signs of calcification. After stopping the standalone calcium supplement and switching to a diet rich in natural calcium, including Greek yogurt, sardines, almonds, and leafy greens, along with adding vitamin D3 and K2 to direct calcium back into the bones, her heart health and digestion improved noticeably within just a few months. This doesn't mean you shouldn't take calcium. It means you need to do it the right way. Your body still needs about 1,200 milliliters of calcium daily, but most of it should come from natural foods like milk, cheese, leafy greens, almonds, and small fish eaten with their bones. If you do need a supplement, keep each dose under 500 milliliters and always pair it with vitamin D3 to help absorption in the intestines and vitamin K2 to direct calcium to your bones, not your arteries. Calcium citrate or glycinate forms are usually better absorbed and less likely to cause bloating or constipation than calcium carbonate. And if you're taking heart, blood pressure, or diuretic medications, be sure to consult your doctor first to avoid potential interactions. In over 30 years of practice, I've seen many patients who thought they were protecting their bones, but in reality, they were making their hearts work harder. Calcium isn't bad. It only becomes dangerous when it's taken alone. After age 60, the body needs a careful balance of calcium, vitamin D3, and K2 to maintain overall health. Remember, strong bones shouldn't come at the cost of a weak heart. And sometimes the secret to protecting your body isn't taking more. It's understanding how your body truly works so you can supplement smarter. Vitamin B6 is often advertised as a nerve booster that increases energy, improves memory, and reduces fatigue. Because of that, many people over 60 believe that the more B6 they take, the healthier they'll be. But the truth is the complete opposite. After 60, the body only needs a small amount of B6, and taking high doses over time can be toxic to the nervous system, damaging sensation and even causing balance problems when walking. I still clearly remember Mr. Peter, 74, who came to my clinic with numb feet, loss of feeling in his fingers, and unsteady steps. He feared he might have diabetes or a neurodegenerative disease, but after testing, the results were surprising. The cause was vitamin B6 toxicity. For more than a year, he had been taking a brain supplement containing 75 milliliters of B6 every day. Once he stopped and switched to a natural diet, his symptoms gradually improved over the next few months. So how much is enough? For adults over 60, the recommended daily amount of vitamin B6 is about 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. The safest natural sources come from foods like salmon, chicken, bananas, chickpeas, potatoes, and sunflower seeds. These foods provide B6 in a form that's easily absorbed, just enough to keep your nervous system functioning smoothly without the risk of excess. If you're taking a multivitamin, check the amount of vitamin B6 on the label. If it's higher than 10 milligrams, switch to a senior formula made specifically for older adults. And if you've ever felt tingling, numbness, or a prickling sensation in your hands or feet, don't ignore it. It could be an early sign of vitamin B6 toxicity. Vitamin B6 isn't the enemy, but after age 60, the line between enough and too much becomes very thin. One small pill can help you stay alert, but it can also make you lose feeling in your own hands. Let food be your main source of nutrition, and only take supplements under clear medical guidance. Because when it comes to senior health, the goal isn't to take more, it's to take right. Age isn't the enemy. It simply means your body needs to be cared for in a different way. When you understand what harms you and what truly helps, your health can transform completely. Alongside the vitamins you should remove from your medicine cabinet, there are nutrients that science has proven to be essential after 60, the silent heroes that keep your heart stronger, your mind sharper, your sleep deeper, and your body full of life. So if the previous part was about filtering out the hidden enemies, this next part is the first step toward rebuilding a foundation of health. Let's explore 4 essential nutrients that everyone over 60 should take daily to keep the body running smoothly, flexibly, and resiliently. And we'll start with one that's rarely talked about but affects nearly every function in your body. Magnesium, the mineral that helps you sleep better, keeps your heartbeat steady, and maintains your energy throughout the day. In the body, magnesium plays a role in over 300 biochemical reactions, from regulating heartbeat and supporting the nervous system to controlling blood pressure and improving sleep. But after age 60, most Americans are deficient in magnesium without even realizing it. The reason is simple. Modern diets are low in leafy greens, while many common medications such as diuretics, antacids, and blood pressure drugs cause the body to excrete magnesium more quickly. When your body lacks magnesium, you're more likely to experience nighttime leg cramps, insomnia, rapid heartbeat, or unexplained fatigue. Many people assume these are just signs of aging, but in reality, they're early warning signals that your body is missing an essential mineral. Take the case of Mrs. Ann, 67, who often complained about nighttime leg cramps and restless sleep. After testing, her magnesium levels were found to be below normal. We started her on 300 milliliters of magnesium glycinate daily, a gentle, well-absorbed form that's easy on the stomach. Within just 2 weeks, the cramps disappeared, and she said it was the first time in years she had slept straight through the night. To supplement safely, start with natural food sources: spinach, almonds, avocado, pumpkin seeds, bananas, and whole grains. If you need a supplement, choose magnesium glycinate or citrate at a dose of 250 or 400 milliliters per day. And if you're taking diuretics or heart medications, consult your doctor before adding magnesium. Magnesium isn't just a mineral, it's the key that keeps your body in harmony. It helps you sleep better, stay calm, and maintain a steady heartbeat. After 60, this is the first nutrient you should pay attention to, because a body balanced in magnesium is the foundation for a healthy, peaceful, and energetic life. If there's one vitamin that can be called the energy of life, it's vitamin D3. Your body needs it to absorb calcium, support your immune system, and maintain the strength of your bones, muscles, and brain. Unfortunately, after age 60, more than 70% of older adults in the US are deficient in vitamin D3, not because they don't eat enough, but because their skin can no longer synthesize sunlight as efficiently as before. I once met Mr. David, 72, who thought he was simply slowing down with age. He felt heavy, avoided going out, and often had aching knees. When we tested him, his vitamin D3 level was only 18 ml, far below the minimum healthy level of 30 ml. We began supplementing with 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, taken with a breakfast rich in healthy fats such as eggs or salmon. Within just a few weeks, he felt stronger, his mood lifted, and he started walking every morning again. To supplement vitamin D3 properly, start by getting 10 to 15 minutes of gentle morning sunlight each day, combined with a diet rich in D3 sources such as salmon, egg yolks, cod liver, and vitamin D fortified milk. However, since older adults absorb less efficiently, it's best to add 1,000, 2,000 IU of D3 daily, ideally with a meal that includes healthy fats to improve absorption. If you live in a colder or less sunny area, get your blood levels checked regularly, as long-term deficiency can seriously affect overall health. For those who have experienced falls, muscle weakness, or persistent fatigue, there's a good chance your body's running low on vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 isn't just the sunshine vitamin. It's an inner light that helps you maintain strength, optimism, and a resilient body through the years. Let every morning begin not only with sunlight from the sky, but also with the healthy energy shining from within you. Next is vitamin B12, the protector of memory and nerve health after 60. If your body were an intricate electrical system, vitamin B12 would be the insulation that protects the wires of your nerves. When you're young, your stomach produces enough acid and enzymes to absorb B12 from food. But after age 60, that process slows down dramatically. As a result, even if you eat enough meat, eggs, or dairy, your body can no longer absorb B12 as efficiently as before. I still remember Mrs. Sarah, 75, who came to the clinic with trembling hands, frequent forgetfulness, and trouble focusing. Her family feared she was developing dementia, but her blood tests revealed extremely low B12 levels, only about 180 ppmol, while the minimum healthy level is 400. We started her on 1,000 mcg of methylcobalamin, the most absorbable form of B12 taken under the tongue each morning. After just 3 months, her memory improved noticeably, her hands steadied, and her mood brightened. She said, "I feel like myself again after so many years." The problem is, as we age, our ability to absorb B12 steadily declines. This isn't just because the stomach produces less acid, but also because many common medications, such as acid reflux drugs, omeprazole, pantoprazole, and diabetes medications, metformin, severely reduce B12 absorption. That's why even seniors who eat plenty of meat and fish are often deficient. The solution is simple. Get regular blood tests and supplement with 500, 1,000 in mcg of vitamin B12 daily in the form of methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin. If absorption is an issue, your doctor may recommend B12 injections for better results. You should also include B12-rich foods like salmon, eggs, chicken liver, milk, and B12 fortified cereals in your diet. Remember, your brain and nervous system cannot function smoothly without vitamin B12. This vitamin gives you clarity, focus, and mental balance. After 60, supplementing with B12 isn't just about fighting fatigue, it's about preserving memory, alertness, and mental sharpness, the qualities that make your later years truly fulfilling. And finally, omega-3, the loyal friend of your heart and mind. If there's one nutrient that can simultaneously protect your heart, sharpen your thinking, and calm your spirit. It's omega-3. This group of good fats includes EPA and DHA, two essential components that keep your brain, heart, and circulatory system functioning properly. Sadly, a survey from the Harvard School of Public Health found that more than 90% of Americans over 60 don't get enough omega-3 daily, leaving their bodies slowly unprotected against one of aging's most critical health challenges. The body cannot produce omega-3 on its own, so we must get it from food or supplements. When you're younger, it's easier to eat fish regularly, but after 60, appetite changes and the ability to digest fats declines, leading to lower omega-3 intake over time. Without enough of this vital nutrient, blood vessels lose elasticity, silent inflammation builds up in the joints, memory weakens, and the mind becomes more prone to fatigue and anxiety. I once met Mr. Tom, 73, a retired teacher, who came in complaining of poor memory, dull pain in his hands, and an unexplained sense of emptiness. He thought it was simply a part of aging, but after testing, his omega-3 levels were extremely low, while his inflammation markers were high. We started him on 1,500 milligrams of purified fish oil daily with a balanced EPA-DHA ratio taken with dinner. After 2 months, not only did his hand joints become more flexible, but he also felt more optimistic and focused when reading or journaling. He told me, "It feels like my mind has been oiled again." The most remarkable thing about omega-3 is that it doesn't just protect your heart, it protects your mind as well. Brain cells contain a high concentration of DHA, and without it, neural connections become weaker and slower. Getting enough DHA helps improve focus, prevent cognitive decline, and keep your mind sharp and alert. To supplement omega-3 safely, aim to eat 2-3 servings of fatty fish each week, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, or herring. If you don't like the taste of fish, you can opt for fish oil or algae oil for vegetarians, with a total of 1,000 or 2,000 mg of EPA plus DHA per day. Choose triglyceride-form products for better absorption and to avoid fishy burps. Take them with a meal that includes healthy fats, such as an olive oil salad or avocado, for maximum benefit. Remember, omega-3 isn't a miracle pill. It's a foundation for long-term health. It keeps your heart beating steadily, your brain functioning smoothly, and your mind at ease. After 60, omega-3 becomes a loyal companion, quietly protecting you every day from the effects of aging on your heart and memory. A spoonful of fish oil, a serving of salmon, or a well-dosed supplement can make a big difference, helping you live not just longer but clearer, stronger, and more peacefully each day. When we pass the age of 60, health is no longer something we can take lightly or leave to chance. The body doesn't respond the way it did at 30, but the good news is your health can be revived if you understand what's really happening inside you. Think back to what we've covered. Vitamin A, iron, calcium, and B6, when taken the wrong way, they can burden your liver, heart, bones, and nervous system. But once you remove them, your body gets the chance to heal. And when you begin adding magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and omega-3, you're giving yourself the solid building blocks to rebuild vitality from your heart and brain to your sleep. If you found this video helpful, please click like so more people can discover this information. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because every week I'll share new, concise, and easy to understand health guides that could completely change the way you care for yourself after 60. And I'd love to hear your story. Leave a comment below and tell me which vitamins you're currently taking or what change you're ready to make first after watching this video.